Beats swimming. Back on your own 2 feet. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. If you can, you should try to convince the captain to give up the outpost and join your cause. They're ready to enter the outpost when you are. Every step you take towards your end goal will bring you closer to a better world. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Keep going. Here's the second line of defense. It's smoldering already. Give it a good smack. Give it a good smack. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. He says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You're one step closer to ending the tribe war. Says you didn't have much of a choice. Best part of this ride is it runs on green stuff. Who could stand against that? That's an old home, or what's left of it. Some rubber scrap got uncovered over there. You need to give the tensioners a matching adjustment. That sounds delicious. You're full of pluck. That part made a decent pile of scrap. A fresh start with fresh scrap. The scrap keeps piling up. Stories keep moving whether you drive them or not. Made the kill. That's Duppy-Dup home ground. They like a fight. Might be something here. Broke it down into scrap. That'll come in handy. Has her asks you. The dark's good for sneaking up on things. The Smilo Shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face. That's sure to be useful. The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields. Better hold on to that. Nothing's simple. It's locked. Broke it down as far as you could. Gross. This place stinks. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Feels like a monster's lair down here. Now hold on, sit tight. Isn't that the Mechamajut over there? See that e-waste? You could use that for sure. Yuck! That there's a sludge gush field where the company used to suck sludge from the underground. Now it's all over. What a blow! Made to be broken. You can make something from that. You can't really understand your story till it's done. Good hit. Such a treasure. The right key could open this. That notice board is cleaner than just about anything else around here. You're nudging up toward a played-out sludge field. Just follow your nose. This place used to pump sludge from the ground for fuel. If you think the sludge was nasty, it was worse when the Toxanol Corporation burned it. Some of it, but mostly they sent it to plants where they turned it into go juice, and then burned that. You can probably find a track around here if you look hard enough. This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. Disgusting. Biohazard. Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency. Good parts make for good scrap. Fixer-upper. It's not so bad. Might still have some stuff in it. Flat hat. Can't break it down any more than that. Get the rhythm going well. One arm, then the other. Pumping good. Looking better. A story has got to keep moving forward. That ain't bad. Got nothing to lose. This thing can make it rain bullets. Hold on to that. Be careful where you grab that mount. You look at all the damage done at this quarry spot, and you just have to wonder, what was the point? There's the track, and still goo-free. Not even raging surf could stop those explorations. Glad you feel that way. It's a big world, and it seems like there's always more to see. And once you see it all, you can go back and see how it's changed. One thing about finding all those tracks, you know you're making tracks too. Good thing you're not claustrophobic. Small things for your big ideas. It's not getting any brighter. Get the rhythm going well. One arm, then the other. Pumping good. Looking better. Time to jet. You can see that Lumen Tower from forever away. Someone could probably make good use of that. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Wow, there's the Lumen Tower. In the old times, they used it to warn off goo floaters in the dark. but it's got a wilder secret now. The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the eye box broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields. Spin the lumen lamp at the top of the tower and it shows you a secret place. Neat. You illuminated that secret cave over there. Wonder what's in it. The water trickles through everything. Feel that thing thrum? That's a riddle room. Wonder what you need to do here to win the ancient treasure. Super effective. It's a game of life, yours and everyone else's. The best kind. You can add all those parts to your collection. Couldn't be better. Careful of the goo. No one can swim this fast. This might turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency. It's Bionucleus 6D. Hopefully there's nothing active inside. Small parts with great value. Turn the radionics knob to find the right frequency. This is all about you. Whether you succeed or fail, it's on you. Found a motor juice station. Still the best place to search for go juice. Crackers out. Metal scrap. great for making tough things. The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the eye box broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields. You should be able to use that. Just the kind of scrap you need. No one better get too close to you now. That's a fixer-upper. Individuals used to flip places like that. Imagine picking up a whole house. Good luck picking out a path. On the home stretch. Wonder what you could make with that. You need to give the tensioners a matching adjustment. That sounds delicious. You're full of pluck. So many trees in this region. Get off and slow down a bit. This is Gaga Grampus Bay, the legendary undersurf monster village. Let's see.
Nefane.
Says the world's gotten so bad that even the deepest parts of the goo are nasty enough to drive gargantua nuts. That meanster keeps coming up and chomping when no one's around. Could you bring it to the top of the goo so they can get at it? Figures meeting the creature is the only way to stop it. Explains the gargantua lives deep in the goo. You need to draw it to the surface. To do that, you need to blow a special shell horn. That'll bring it up. You're the only one with enough airflow to do it. Says that might work. Maybe. Let's see. You need to be taking care of business. To call the gargantua, you need to big blow the shell horn 3 times in a row. First, you need to point it the right playway. You hit the right playway. Now, go big blow. Blow, blow, blow. Blast off. To call the gargantua, you need to big blow the shell horn 3 times in a row. First, you need to point it the right playway. You hit the right playway. Now, go big blow. Blow, blow, blow. Hold on tight. Stay dry and steer fast. Ah, see that e-waste? Always handy. To call the gargantua, you need to big blow the shell horn 3 times in a row. First, you need to point it the right playway. Doesn't matter how loud you sound if you don't get the right playway. You hit the right playway. Now, go big blow. Low, low, low. Such a pretty surf. All good things end. Nice job blowing that shell horn. The Gargantua is huge. Always appreciates a chat with you. Understands completely. That's a broken boat. It's been there for a while, and judging by the looks, it won't be going anywhere else anytime soon. Seems steady enough. Firehouse. That sort of stuff always comes in handy. As long as you're happy about it. Handy. don't understand how you could do without this. The oil claimed this land a long time ago. No one likes to fall. Look at the details on this one. Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupa Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry. He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Out of Date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there, come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He's happy to help. So, says you covered the important things already. How far does this underplace go on? Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Tread carefully here. This is Looper Lupin's camp. Looper Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different, a hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Looper Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. Just so. He knew his time would come, and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours. There's a lot on the line here.
Luotolu tum.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy.
Majani.
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Noko in the east.
Majani.
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Noko.
Muk bebuk.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Noko and making sure she gets what she needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date was spot on. The hoof puff needs to be stopped.
Weta gono.
Out of Date says that Noko is worried now that the Eastern World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Bebuko contabe.
He explains that Noko keeps a fabled steed that she has planned to ride out to the World Eater, but needs help to get it prepared.
Iatu yao mawa.
Out of Date suggests that you should head east as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
Setuatan pop kila.
He's happy to help.
Ya you mawa.
Wouldn't be surprised if you met again. It's easy to lose track of time down here. Ah, the Gnote pen. Noko never leaves this place. She's always put the living things first.
Puri kumbala muma. Domale tuk.
Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again.
Kala.
She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her Majut when you were a kid.
Monibasa.
Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark.
Boila kudo.
But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going.
Andro?
Seems reluctant to even say its name. It's become personal to her too, since it's taken so many of her innocent Gnotes as prey.
Ganoruta.
Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be.
Arialoche nui mumera.
She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least.
Urasa dut.
She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still.
Amun.
Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here.
Amun.
Then you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her Gnotes, despite the fact it's against her nature.
Beri?
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones.
Kala.
You can't do everything you want, can't go everywhere, can't see everything, only what you can.
Kala.
So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the gnotes die with it.
Kamonu.
Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out.
Arialoche nui mumera.
Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights do.
Kanoruta.
Says that's only for a little while, and when your eyes clear, you see everything even better than before.
Urasa dut.
But let's not speak of that now.
Andro.
She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow.
Asil natu.
The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you.
Monibasa.
You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater.
Masamal.
It's the most magnificent creature she's ever encountered, a creature straight out of a dream or story. Let's see. Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the gnotes couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just loves those gnotes. Once the power ran out, it made sense to ride gnotes, and that tradition continued through the years. Powered types of transportation polluted the world, but didn't poop in the street. Obviously, they didn't have their priorities right in those days. Watch your step here, and you might find tracks of another traveler. Found it! Even under all the muck in the gnote pen. Hard to believe the gnotes didn't trample it. They seem faster than you, and don't forget that when you ride them, they do all the work to keep you moving. You should keep moving. Can't let those gnotes blaze the trails for you. That's just nasty. Biohazards make you puke. The mountains are so ginormous. You found the Majut Meadow. Watch out for the Majut.
Minalagi mamuru.
Now that the Majut is back in the pen, it seems calm, but Noko is still concerned.
Dere?
She says the Majut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down.
Pala.
The Majut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down.
Pala.
She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Majut by the crossway. At least, that's where she found some last time.
Chialdo male canodo.
It's easy to describe. A crossway is where roads meet in a knot and merge. This one is in Sector 7J, if you're familiar with Out-of-Date's map. Just be glad that beastie let you on. You found Camp Mosserg. Look for the bandits. Might get lucky. Broke it down to the basics. You have a good eye for that stuff. This way. It's flat out black out there. That's Camp Tissel. Bandits about.
Jamakuda Horedatunka
has heard that
Bon
asks you to do the right
Kuali.
is could be something here. Don't flinch away from this. It's your moment. You need to focus. Treat it fair time and the mount will return the favor. This is Gurf's turf, and they don't like visitors. Youch!
Bustaran Yadafa. Jira Vabeshkayamako. Intabadanj.
Maybe there's something here. That paid off. As long as karma exists, the world changes, and we change with it. At least you got something for your trouble. Altitude can't stop you. Every little bit helps.